I wanted to ask you, I think one of the other guys asked you about, where you were at. Maybe Lou said where you're at right now as far as mentally. And I know you're saying all the right things, but how is it for you going to be to try to avoid a letdown? Because you already have the win against Stiverne. You won the first fight very handily, and the fight with Ortiz, of course, was a much more anticipated fight by the public. I think a much more anticipated fight by you, certainly by the press. How do you avoid a letdown going in this rematch?
How do I say that last part again?
How do you avoid a letdown, like a mental letdown, because it's not the caliber of fight that you were expecting, training for, and that everybody else was expecting?
God bless you with certain abilities that you be able to have to with handle. You know what I mean? It's just like, man, as a black man, I've been through so many different things, man. Just even when I was born, coming on this earth, you know what I mean? So with that being said, this is just another obstacle that I had to deal with, that I had to face. I know that's why I don't never get my hopes up on nothing unless I know unless it's up to me. If when you put it in others' hand or in man's hand, you're not sure. You're not sure if things gonna come through or not. So with that fight, I think I put so much into it. I'm like, this is Ortiz. He been wanting it. He wanted this fight to happen. I never thought in a million years that he would do what he did. And no matter what they say, it was done. It was a banned substance. You can't get around that. Y'all make mistakes in there because they tried to get the leverage. They tried to get edge. But there's a lot of guys that's doing it, though. I know each and every last one of them as well. It's a lot of them doing it, and it's like, what the point of coming out and saying who's doing it when at the end of the day, if you get caught doing it, what's the punishment? It's really nothing. When you can take care of that and get back in the ranking and still be an active contender or become a mandatory or something like that. So what really is it doing? Like,
he is losing probably a 7-figure payday by not fighting you next week. So that seems like a pretty good punishment to me.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, money is money. Money comes and goes. Damn, money comes and goes. It's not everything. Didn't Biggie say more money, more problems at the end of the day?
Right. All right, I have one other question for you. I wanted to ask you also, I know you're getting ready for the fight next week, or, a week from Saturday, but I'm wondering at any point this Saturday, are you going to take time to either watch the Anthony Joshua fight, pay attention to the result of that Anthony Joshua fight, and if so, what are you looking for, and how much is it difficult to not look past Stiverne, knowing that that's the really huge fight in the heavyweight division that everybody wants to see?
Well, of course I'm gonna look at it. Look at the fight as heavyweight boxing. I definitely look at. Yeah, you can refill it for me, please. Thank you. I definitely look at it. Especially guys at the top. You look up on them and see. And anybody say they don't watch it, they're lying. This is boxing. Of course I'm gonna look and see what's going on and see how this person did against this person, and so forth and so on. But the ultimate goal is to get Joshua and stuff like that. But we're not just gonna be sitting up here doing this and doing that. If they want to fight, then they'll fight. I don't see what's the difference between me and the other guy. Joshua said he needs more time. He ain't ready. He want to put himself in a better position. But you've already fought a guy that got way more experience than I, way more knockouts than I, and stuff like that. I don't understand this sport when it comes to me. It's like it feel like I'm better off not being in this sport than being in it. It's sad. I don't understand it. And I can only do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff has just been a build-up for me. But I can handle it well, though. You know what I'm saying? I can handle it so well, and I can't wait. All this needs to be released. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, come November the 4th, it will be released. But at the end of the day, what can you do, man? I can't dwell on all these fighters, what they decide to do. I just want to prove to the world that I am the best. That's all I want to do. That's all all I want to do. I don't care about who's the A side, who's the B side, where the fight gonna be. Is it gonna be here in Maryland? You know, I don't care about that stuff, man. I just put me in the motherfucking ring.
All right.
Let me and let's see who's the best.